And here we are in the High Now kitchen with another Foodland 5. Today we are making some yummy Ono chicken long rice. I'm so excited for this.
Chicken long rice. Like for many people growing up over here in Hawaii, I feel like this is the indoctrination part of your first kind of Hawaiian food experiences. Especially me, I've got my 1-year-old. Chicken long rice is just that perfect texture, and you can eat it anytime.
Yeah, and you can use just 5 ingredients to make something really special. It's really comfort food for me at this point when I'm eating chicken long rice. On your screen right now, you're looking at the ingredients right there. It serves about 4 people, and it's really, really simple. You've got the package of the bean thread noodles. You've got a pound of the chicken breast, ginger. You're gonna do some of that chicken broth, and then of course we've got some green onion over here. So I pretty much assembled some stuff earlier. It's in that pot. I'm gonna surprise you.
Actually, the kitchen does smell really good. It smells really Ono right now. So we have the chicken broth working in here right now.
Yeah, so that's about 40 ounces of chicken broth that I already put in there because you really want to get it up to a boil. But right now, we are going to be kind of getting our ginger ready.
And ginger is kind of like that thing in the chicken long rice that just gives it that that boom, that zest. So what you do is you basically chop up a little bit of ginger, and what's really nice, and this is a hack we just learned today, if you don't have a peeler actually for the skin, you can take the spoon. I don't know if we can, Ryan can show you guys. But look how easy that is.
Shout out Jordan. She told me that. And
look at the spoon.
We actually have a peeler, but we wanted to do it this fun way.
Just to show you folks, like there's a lot of different ways to make it happen in the kitchen. So yeah, you're gonna take the ginger, and then once you do that, we're gonna grate it up, right? Yeah,
so we're gonna grate it, and they said, you know, about 3 inches of ginger. You're gonna just kind of peel that up, then we're gonna grate it on down. And as we are getting our chicken broth boiled up, then we're just gonna add that into the boiling chicken broth. So kind of you really have the hard part right now.
Okay, gotcha. So once we take the grated ginger and it's into the chicken broth?
Go, into the chicken broth. That's going for boil right now. And then here are the noodles. So this is the rice-looking noodles that we got earlier. Here, let me put it that way. And you're actually just gonna throw it into a bowl of water because you just want to soften the noodles. Let me just see if I can open it with my
ginger
muscles
just smells
here.
So kind of like lovely.
Let me borrow that right there for you. I'm just gonna give it a bit of stand back, buddy. Got that. Okay.
So all of this ginger going straight into the
in there. Yep. And then all of these.
All this grated ginger. Oh my gosh.
Mung bean
ginger smells so good, and our broth is right at about a boil right now.
There you go. Now throw that in there, and you're just gonna mix it around. You're actually gonna let that kind of simmer all together. And then you're gonna add your chicken breast into it once you kind of bring it up to a boil. But we already did that fun part. I already put the chicken breast in, and I'm actually gonna throw it right into this pot. See, so it's already, I put half in there so that we can top it.
So that's already to the boil, right? So all of that going in here, is that correct?
Yeah, all of that in here. So, but before we do that, like what I did earlier was that I put the chicken in, let it go for about 20 minutes on simmer. So you bring it down from a boil down to a simmer, leave it in there with the chicken, the broth, and the ginger for about 20 minutes. And once that cooks up, you're good to go. You're gonna take it off of the fire, and then you're going to shred the chicken. So that's what I mean. It's like TV magic because, you know, the 20 minutes and then the shredding of the chicken.
We did that ahead of time for you. But yeah, and again, the chicken just gets super soft. You shred up the chicken, the noodles go in, and then we're taking this and it's going right over.
Yes, since I only did like the half amount, but then I did the full amount of chicken and then just throw that right over the top. Look at that. Yes, you know what? And then we have some garnish over here, which is our green onion. I'm gonna cut up some of that just to make it look a little pretty. And I'm a local girl. I love my rice, so I had to add some rice to it. So I did make us 2 cups of rice over there. So once you're
this
done,
all comes together what? In about under what? About like little less than an hour maybe? You're letting it do its thing, right?
So about 20 minutes of cooking the chicken, and then after you shred it, you throw it back in. Then you're going to throw the noodles inside, and then you're gonna bring it up. Let me toss this right on in. Then you're gonna turn it up back 10 more minutes.
This one goes back into 10 more minutes?
Yeah, after you put the noodles inside.
I'm actually super hungry, so let's just go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually look at this. This is looking good, Rach.
There you go.
And I feel like chicken long rice is one of those recipes too that oftentimes maybe it's a little intimidating, you know, because you're thinking, okay, how long does this gotta go in? How do you soften the chicken? But comes together relatively, it's not too bad.
I think because when you think Hawaiian food, you know it takes a process for
you're
like a whole
someone else make it all the time. And you're like, oh man, that's a lot of work.
But to know it only took 5 ingredients and just under an hour or so, you got yourself some chicken long rice. How is it?
You know what? High Now fundraising efforts next time. We're doing chicken long rice plates. Courtesy of Rachel
Yes, all right. Go ahead and get this recipe. Foodland.com, where they've got dozens, hundreds even, of recipes that you can make really quick, really easy, and so on.
I'm telling you, Foodland 5 is the way to do it. Foolproof meals, great recipes.